are back on Girl Talk. We are so excited to have Jessica Maples here. It is great to see you. And even more importantly, not that you're not lovely, you are Spartina. I am so excited that you are here. We were just, everyone's like, I have one of these, I have one of these. And Erin's like, what to buy, what to buy?
Well, she has so many accessories. It's all Spartina, right?
Yes,
Exactly.
Spartina is all about the accessory.
Exactly. Jessica, tell us a little bit about what's going on. Even a brief history, I think people would be really interested in.
Oh, I would love to give you that. This is our 10th anniversary. Spartina has been around for 10 years, which is unbelievable. We started in 2009.
Yes.
I know you know Kay Stanley and Kurt Seymour, the owners. They had a vision. They moved to Defusky with semi-retirement in mind. That didn't last very long, and Kay started dreaming. They had a beautiful house on Defusky. She looked out her windows at the marshes, the water, and said, what can I do with this as inspiration? And so she just started the idea of handbags, and then she also married that with linen and leather, which was very unique because in the marketplace, linen had never sort of been the base for a handbag.
Correct.
I mean, you don't find any other linen handbags, and so she found a really wonderful linen from Europe, and they had ties from their old business to sort of get going quickly.
Yes.
And so they got into the industry really quickly.
One of the things that was always inspirational for me was Kay was not afraid of color. She loved color and pattern and texture.
Yes.
And really that was fairly new and innovative, not to be afraid of
like
it.
Lily Pulitzer.
And
Exactly.
kind of came forward after a lot of this. Again, it made a resurgence.
Yeah, I mean, all of it kind of came, up together, and I think people started not being afraid of color or afraid of pattern.
And making a statement
And making
with
a
their
statement,
bag.
exactly. I mean, if you looked at fashion trends, even like, all of the fashion trends last year were about your handbag is a statement.
Yes,
definitely.
So I mean, Spartina, it's just the right time and the right place, and so we've just evolved. We've evolved from handbags and accessories, wallets, wristlets, those kind of things, to scarves.
Exactly.
And now we've got an incredible array of jewelry, all golden and even silver.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful jewelry.
You have standalone entities. You're part of other places. I actually remember the first time you were in market. Talk to us a little bit about the expansion, what you're doing now. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, we are now in 1,500 stores nationwide.
I can't believe it.
In addition, like literally 2 weeks ago, we launched our 11th door, which is our own store, up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Oh.
So now we have 11 of our own stores in 1,500 stores around the country. Obviously, we're on the website, and everything just keeps growing, and people just want more. And I think the biggest change this year was the introduction of a full apparel line.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, now we're handbags, accessories, jewelry, and apparel.
And what does that include? Like women's dresses or women's shirts or?
Dresses, tops, skirts, ponchos, kimonos, things that you can kind of layer and make and add color to your outfit.
And I have to say this, so I'm 65 and I have 9 grandchildren that range in age from like 5 up. Every single person has to have a Spartina something. I mean, honestly, I told you, my grandkids are like, gotta have the wristlet, gotta have this, gotta have that.
Yeah, well, I think that's exactly the phrase. Everybody's gotta have Spartina.
Yeah,
I mean,
gotta have
it's where we live in Spartina country, and if you don't have Spartina, you're missing out, to be honest, here. And we're trying to spread that message around the country.
And I tell you what, a good way to do it is you have 2 interns here that are, let's call them out and say hello to, and they're from Kansas City.
Hey, Carol.
Hi, you guys. Thank you all.
Yes, I know. I mean, the brand has grown so much that we have to have interns.
I love that. This
help
is a good
us.
thing. Well, it's a real treat to see you. And again, after knowing you for 40 years, oh my gosh.
We have to get the forecast for the next,
forecast.
what's coming. Do we get any,
a little tidbit. In the fall, we've got an expansion of our apparel, which is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. We've got our theme. One thing that's unique to us too is that we theme everything around the Lowcountry. So every collection is reminiscent of people, places, or culture within the Lowcountry. So we've actually went across the river and went over to Isle of Hope for the fall. So Isle of Hope is the theme for our fall collection, and so it's just, I mean, the patterns and are gorgeous. They're fall colors, and they all coordinate. So one of the things Spartina does great too is they coordinate.
They do coordinate everything.
I mean, literally, you can find you can find 20 different things that all match.
Absolutely.
The wallet,
And you
the
can mix in it. The
keychain,
keychains,
the
the
scarf.
jewelry, the scarves, the
it's
tops.
a blast.
Yeah.
You know what, Jessica? We're going to have to take a break.
Okay.
But you've got to come back. There's so much to talk about, and everything deserves really, really
Or we
focusing
can go
on
see her.
road trip.
Road trip.
Stay with us. We'll be back here on Girl Talk.